Betty, you gonna be on film? You gonna do the video for me? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and to today's video, which is a new makeup releases Will I Buy It series. This is where we talk about what's come out in the last 2 weeks. I do these every 2 weeks, and kind of chit chat about whether we're interested in buying it, whether it's the ugliest thing we've ever seen in our entire lives. I'm not gonna go into like drama about things because there has been a drama release, I guess, or a release that causes drama. So we will talk about it, but we'll kind of keep it about the makeup and not about the people. And yeah, so that's what today's video is going to be. I don't think it's gonna be too long. There's not a lot of stuff. I realized I was going through my saved posts on Instagram and I had duped a lot of stuff. Like I had listed the same things like 4 or 5 times because there just wasn't a lot of stuff. So this might be a slightly shorter episode this week. Anyway, if that sounds interesting, please keep watching. All right, guys, so some of the stuff that's come out, oh my God, I have another thing that's in there twice. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, again, another thing that I have twice. Sorry, the hair is doing whatever she wants to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scooch to the side and then I'll put the pictures up over here of the different products. Actually, I have something 3 times. Let me just get rid of it so I can like not... Yep, another one another time. Unsave. Okay, so like always, I get my the new makeup coming out from obviously Trend Mood. I think everyone gets their stuff from Trend Mood. Beauty, what is this one? Beauty News Official, and then also Indie Makeup Spotlight. So I try and hit all of them. Sometimes I get them from other ones. I think there's like Beauty Business UK, which has some stuff that's like coming out new here to the UK. And yeah, so I just kind of troll all the way through everything to find what I'm interested in. So I have quite a few things here. I may not talk about everything. I might hit just kind of some of the big ones for this week. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, let me scooch. Anyway, tell me what you think about my my look today. I have no powder. It's all cream products, except for the eyeshadow, which is obviously a powder product. This look will be coming later this week. This is with the new Melt 420 palette. So I will have a video up later in the week. Where are we gonna start with? Are we going to start with the big one, or are we going to start with other things to like lead ourselves up to that? All right, let's just do it. Let's start off with it. Please feel free to leave a comment below about what you think about this particular release. I will talk about the makeup, as I said, and not any of the drama or whatever. So obviously it's the new Jeffree Star release, the Cremated palette. And then there's some lip glosses that go with it and some like beauty bags and some things. So just in case you aren't aware of what the controversy is around this, it's really from the name of it because of the current global pandemic that we're in. People think that it's quite like in poor taste to release something kind of death themed right now. I work... Like, obviously, I'm doing most of my stuff online right now, but my job involves working with the dead. So for me, I'm pretty desensitized to it, but I really can see how some people would find this to be particularly tasteless right now in the current climate. However, regardless of what the name of it is, when I saw this and it was being kind of touted as like a gothic palette, I actually, for once, I was like, maybe there's something from Jeffree Star that I'm actually going to be really interested in, because there was some like people doing, you know, fake mock-ups of things and stuff, and I was like, oh, well, if that's what it looks like, that would be really, really cool. But it wasn't. Okay, so the palette is a gray themed, like gray, black, and white, so kind of like a monochromatic one, in the very sense of kind of monochromatic black and white. I have the Smoke Show palette, which is now called Blowing Smoke, I think, from ColourPop, and I have some other ones that have like similar gray tones in it, and I don't find myself reaching for them particularly. Like, I don't know, like gray can look okay on me, but it often makes me look just even more pale and kind of washed out than normal, so it's not something I tend to go with. And then looking at this, I think this palette could have been like really cute as like a 9 pan or even a 12 pan palette, but the fact that there is 24 shades in here of grays. I just think it's, I don't know, I really can't, I can see a couple in there just looking at the picture that I would have like plucked out to make it a more curated and interesting palette. So for me, it's a bit big. Some of the tones in there, which are kind of like, what's the right word, like deeper taupes, I actually think are really interesting. And apparently some of the shimmery formulas in there are quite interesting and unique. So from that standpoint, I would be interested in trying those. But I don't know how much use I would get out of this, to be totally honest with you. It's just not, it's not calling to me, really. So I don't really care about, you know, the drama and stuff. I'm just interested in the palettes, and for me, this is just not an interesting looking palette to me. If it's something that you're interested in, awesome. I think it is sold out, so sorry. But for me, it's going to be a pass, and it's an easy pass because it's just not, it's not colors and a vibe that I'm really into right now. So easy pass. We're done with it. Whew, go away. Okay, so let's talk about another big release that was over the last couple of weeks, and that is the new Haus Labs, the Lady Gaga Stupid Love palette. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in it, but then kind of not. I like the blues. I think the blues are fun, and some of the pinky kind of colors are fun, but I don't know why there needs to be a row of like neutral brown oranges. I mean, I'm looking at the look that she has created, or I don't know that she did it, but that she's showing based on this palette, and it looks fun. I'm not going to say that it doesn't, but I'm just not. I really love Lady Gaga. I'm a big fan. I have all of the albums, you know. I just was watching the new video last night, the what was it, Rain on Me with Ariana Grande, and you know, I like it. I like everything that she does, really. But for me, this just isn't that exciting, and I think for the price and for the color story not maybe being my, I don't know, the problem is it's like the blues. So if we took like the last 2 rows away and it was like a blue tone palette, I probably would pick it up because it would look really fun. But it's something about those browns and oranges that are just kind of throwing me off a little bit. So I don't know. You guys tell me. If you really want to see it, I will pick it up and try it out. But otherwise, I think it's going to be a pass for me on this one as well. Okay, so I totally missed that this was coming out. And one of you guys actually left me a comment saying, have you seen that Lunar Beauty is coming out with some new products? And you know that I like Lunar Beauty. I'm a big fan of the brand and the products. And they're coming out with a blush palette and then 3 new lip, well, there's not like a liquid lipstick-ish, but like they're mostly glossy kind of formulas. One is a re-promote, or yeah, is that the right word to say it? Yeah, re-promote from the Greek Goddess collection, which I don't think is available anymore. And the other 2 are new. So the blush palette is 6, obviously, it's a 6-pan blush palette. And we have some kind of more orangey shades, some more browny shades, and then some pinky ones. And then the 3 lip glosses, let me just pop up the pictures here. We have a matte nude and then 2 shimmers, one that's more on the pink side and then one that's more on the kind of peachy side. So unsurprisingly, I was like, oh, I'm really interested in this. I want to go pick it up. And then I forgot about it on the launch day. And I'm like, oh, great. Because I went to Lunar Beauty and I was, you know, I'm hesitant to shop from US-based brands right now, only because of some of the shipping problems that I've been having in recent weeks. So I was like, I looked at it and then things were sold out and I'm like, okay, that's it. I went to the Lunar Beauty, like their Instagram, and they said, oh, coming soon to like UK shops. Okay, fine, great. And then I was just playing on Beauty Bay yesterday and then there they were. So I ordered them. So what I ordered actually is I decided to go with the blush palette, so I have that on the way, and then I decided just to pick up one of the glosses, and that is the pink one. I think it's called Starlight. I may go back and pick up like the Celine one, the other shimmer one. The only one I wasn't that excited about was the nude gloss, because I know I wouldn't wear it, so I don't want to pick up something that isn't going to be my thing. So that will be coming soon to the channel. Okay. What is next? What shall we talk about? Should we talk about something horrible or something fun? Okay, let's just talk about something fun. So Juvia's Place has come out with a new palette. This is the, is it Wahala? Wahala palette. I saw this on, who did I see? Angelica Nyquist. She already has it and she did some looks with it. It looks really pretty and I was actually like, yes, I'm going to go buy it. It is sold out. So I can't get it. I think it looks really pretty. It's a really kind of like a twisted rainbow palette almost. It's a bit on the big side, so that is a distraction for me. But there are quite a few really pretty colors in here. So what I have done is I did order all the Juvia's Place, like the small 6-pan ones, just arrived on Beauty Bay as well on Friday. So I ordered the purple one, the violets, and I may go back and order the berries one as well. I don't know. Do I need more makeup? No. Watch my declutter video from the other day. I definitely don't need anything. But then somehow I'm going to be like, well, I got rid of stuff, so I should buy more stuff to like treat myself. Treat yourself. I've just been watching Parks and Rec, and sorry, so we just watched another Treat Yourself episode. Anyway, so I am interested in this palette. Maybe when it comes back into stock, I might pick it up, or if it comes to Beauty Bay, I will pick it up from there. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, there was another big release, which I'm not going to pick up for now, just like as a precursor, but I am interested in it. And that is the Huda Beauty mascara. I think it's called Legit Lashes Double-Ended Mascara. So you have two sides to this. One side is a curl and lengthening formula, and then the other side is a volumizing formula. It says long-lasting matte black dual-ended mascara that is clinically proven. I don't know what that means. I don't know how many clinical studies are using on mascara. I think they might want to rethink their pretend scientific lingo there, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Proven to give your lashes major volume, dramatic curl, lift, and length. To be honest with you, I would love to see a scientific paper that talks about dramatic curl and major volume. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm cracking myself up. So I think if there's nothing else from Huda that I'm really wanting right now. I picked up their, the gloss, it's not gloss, the balm, the shimmery balms, a little while ago, like 2 weeks. I don't know, time doesn't mean anything anymore. But maybe the next time I want to buy something Huda Beauty, I will put this in the cart with it. It is kind of expensive. It's $27 US, which means I'm going to guess it's around 25 pounds, which I think is a lot for a mascara. And I don't think you need to pay, sorry, I realize my voice is like, I don't think you need to pay that kind of money for it. I think you can get really good ones at the drugstore for half the price or a quarter of the price. So I don't know, is it going to be worth it for $27? Probably not. But so I might get it, but it isn't going to be anytime soon. Pat McGrath. Have I said that right? Pat McGrath? Yeah, sorry, I used to have a lisp when I was a kid, so sometimes my THs screw me up. Has she released it? Has it come out? No, it's going to come out June 15th. And this is going to be the Mothership 7 Divine Rose 2 palette. This has 10 shades with matte shimmers, duochrome, and metallic finishes. You know, objectively, it looks really lovely, but $125 or dollars, sorry, $125 for 10 shades seems a bit overboard price-wise. I'm just thinking about like my expensive one that I bought, which was the Metropolis one from Natasha Denona. It did have 28 shades and it was still cheaper than this one. So, I mean, from what I've heard, the people who love this formula really love it and think it is amazing. And some of the colors in there, that duochrome is like insane looking in these promo pictures. So from that perspective, I would be like interested in trying it, but I'm not prepared to pay that kind of money for an eyeshadow palette yet. And then looking at the swatches, the duochrome is still really pretty though. I'm like, no, it doesn't look good. Yeah, it does look really pretty. I don't know. If I want duochromes, I can go to an indie company and buy one, and just try it out. Actually, I made an order from We Makeup, and there were some duochromes in there, so looking forward to that in the future. So this is going to be a pass for me. I think there was also some lip products, but I don't have them on my my saved file here. What else do we got? Tarte is coming out with a little collection called the Man Eater, or no, what is it? I need my glasses. Confessions of a Man Eater. Okay, and I guess it might, is this just at Ulta? or no, it's additions to the Maneater line. So this is a pre-existing line from Tarte, I guess. We have a Plump and Prowl Lip Plumper, Cheek and Eye Palette, and is that it? Yes, that is it. I mean, I think it looks nice. It's not really like singing to me. I'm not gonna like go run out and go get it. The colors look nice, decent, but I don't need this. It's not that exciting. It's kind of cute, but like meh, kind of like on a 3 on the scale of coolness or like excitability on my side. So another one that's kind of low down on the excitability side is Lorac has come out with or is coming out. When does it come out? Ugh. In June. I've never tried anything from Lorac. I think the only thing I have is like, whatchamacallit, the only thing I have is like a large magnetic palette that I put other eyeshadows in, so I don't actually have anything from them as a brand. So I would still like to try them, but nothing in this particular collection is that interesting to me. So it is their summer collection, and it says it's inspired by the beautiful hues that golden hour exudes, golden rays of warm light. There is a palette which has highlighters, 6 different highlighters. I do not need any more highlighters right now. There are lip glosses and eye glosses, which is a liquid gel cream formula. I don't know, I'm not that into like liquid eyeshadow. I haven't had the best experience with that so far. I did pick up something that looks really similar from Flower Beauty for what I'm gonna guess is a fraction of the price. So I think I'm gonna skip this whole collection. I'm not that excited about it. It's kind of blah. Okay, so, oh, sorry, itchy face, itchy head, itchy everything. Damn allergies. All right, so there is also going to be a new collection coming out from, or has it already? Okay, so there's also a collection that's just, I think what day is today? I have no idea. I think it was Thursday or Friday last week. There was a new collection from Charlotte Tilbury that came out. So it's a kind of a bronzy toned kind of, or bronzy themed collection. So we have a all matte eyeshadow palette with 4 shades, which is going to retail for $53 US. There are new bronzers, which those are the things that I think people have been getting excited about. So it is essentially their flawless finish powder, but with the pigment in it to make them into a bronzer. And those powders are really nice. So this is actually the bronzer side of this is tempting. There's 4 colors, fair, medium, tan, and deep. And it says that it has some hyaluronic acid in there to help with the moisture, holding the moisture into the face. So, I don't know. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette is pretty, but I don't need a brown matte palette. The bronzers are moderately tempting because I have yet still to find a bronzer that I really like. So, I mean, how much are those going to be in US dollars? It says they're $55 US, so I'll have to check how much they are in pounds, but I would guess around, they do tend to be a fair bit cheaper in pounds, so maybe like 45 pounds. Let me just check really fast. Okay, so on the website, the Airbrush bronzer is going to be £39. So for me, that's quite a bit more reasonable than thinking it was going to be $55. So I think that is something that I could go for. Okay, so at the moment, I'm going to say I'm just not picking them up like immediately, but I'm actually really keen to try the bronzer from this little collection. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, so there's a couple of new things, which I do want to talk about, 2 or 3 more things, and then we'll finish it up, just a short episode this week, guys. Okay, so this next one, I saw it, and I was horrified when I pulled it up. So this is possibly the biggest eyeshadow palette I have ever seen. And it says it's by, is it Qing Beauty Shop? It has 99 shades. 99. Who needs that many eyeshadows? In one palette. I mean, come on. Objectively, I have like hundreds of them. All right, fair. It says it is the Brazilian Carnival palette. 99 shades, shimmers, glitters, mattes to create bold glamour looks, celebrating the Carnival world of Brazil. $50 US. And I'm guessing there are more of these. From what it says in this little thing on Trend Moods page. It says there are more palettes, including more of the king size like this one. So I don't know. I'm kind of like curious to like go check out their shop and just see how many of these gigantic palettes they have. But I am absolutely not buying this. One, I do not need anything this big in my collection. Where am I going to put it? I live in a flat. Like seriously, guys, where is it going to go? And also, it's just too much. It's just too much. I can't. I don't even have words anymore. Moving on. Okay, so the one that I want to spend a little bit of time talking about, because there's a reasonable chance I might pick this one up, is going to be the new Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet Palette. So this is not out yet. It just says coming soon. I think it showed it yesterday. And this is going to be their purple theme palette, obviously. It says 12 shades with mattes, metallics, and holographic shimmers. So holographic, we'll see if it's real hollow. But it might just be iridescent shades, which would be fun anyway. So it says it has peachy neutrals, trippy lilacs, magnetic violets, and black-like purples. And the new shade Lucid gives a holographic green pearl shift and adds a futuristic finish. Okay, so if it's a green pearl shift, then that's like a duochrome and not a holographic color, but we will see what it actually looks like once we start to see some swatches. So the promo pics look beautiful. I would have liked this better, just objectively, if it was all purples, like the whole way down. I don't know why they have to do like a half neutral, half colorful palette. Is that what the demand is for right now? Is that if you don't put some browns in a palette that nobody's going to buy it? Because I don't agree with that. I don't really understand that premise in there. But it will be interesting to see once this actually comes out what it looks like. So I'm probably going to pick this up when it comes out to try it, because the purples do look really pretty. And I want to be excited about Urban Decay again. The Naked Honey, I thought was a really nice palette, and hopefully this one is similar in formula and it's just really nice and really easy to work with. So I'm excited about it. I'm prepared to be disappointed, but I'm optimistic. Okay guys, we're going to do two more and then we'll go ahead and finish it up. So this one is indie brand Copacetic Cosmetics, which I've been seeing a lot popping up and I'm really still like very curious to try them. And this is their Butterfly Kisses collection. It says it launches on May 31st. So it's like a very cool toned lilac purple palette. So I think it looks really pretty from this one promo shot. I think I'd like to see some other pictures of it just to see how it works out. But the colors look really pretty. I like the arm swatches. They look nice. I like the cool colors in this palette. Did you guys just hear that? Betty made like a cutest snoring squeal. Betty. So I think this actually looks pretty cool. I'm still unsure. I think Copacetic is in the US, so I'm a bit, again, like maybe not gonna buy it, but I think it looks really pretty. And if it was like on Beauty Bay or something like that, or Cult Beauty, I would probably just pick it up, no problem. But I think for now I'm gonna pass on it, but I think it looks really, really lovely. Okay, last up, we're actually gonna talk about Morphe. Usually I don't, because I'm not interested. But I just want to show this and just have a chat about it. So this is their Pride 2020 palette. It's a 10-pan palette. Good, not huge. Excellent. It says it's limited edition. And it is $18 US. It's called the 10G, I guess it's GLSEN Up. And it's a rainbow shimmer palette. So it's themed for Pride, which I think is great, and objectively the colors actually look really pretty in this. And the brushes, which have that kind of like iridescent, kind of molten glow kind of look to them, I think look really pretty. And there's also a holographic rainbow sparkle lip gloss and a setting mist. So I don't know, okay. This is interesting. So it says it comes out the 28th of May online at Morphe. and 100% of the net proceeds, a minimum of $50,000, will be made to GLSEN.org from sales of this collection. I'm actually very interested in what that means. Okay, so just a comment on what GLSEN is it says they're championing LGBTQ issues in K through 12, so that's like young students and older students all the way up to the end of high school since 1990. It says they work to ensure that LGBTQ students are able to learn and grow in a school environment free from bullying and harassment. So that's really interesting, and the fact that the proceeds are going to an organization like that, I think is really interesting. I'm gonna guess that it's probably not gonna be the best palette ever. I mean, it's Morphe. I'm a horrible person, I'm sorry. But from the perspective of buying something that the profits are gonna go to charity, does, especially one that would be so important like that to help LGBTQ youth. From that perspective, I may actually want to pick it up, but then on the other hand, I could just make a donation, you know. So if you're thinking about that and the only reason you're wanting to buy it is because they are donating part of the proceeds to charity, you can always just donate the $18, which would be more than they would actually get from the proceeds of the palette, straight to the charity instead. So just think about that with these type of launches. I do think it looks cute. I'll think about it. You know, obviously I can't touch or swatch anything. Knowing how much I really haven't enjoyed the Morphe formula in the past, it's probably should be a pass for me just because of that. But I do, you know, commend them putting some effort into. I do commend them for, you know, at least giving part of this back to the LGBTQ community. So. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please chat with me down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions about these new releases, what looks good, what looks terrible, all of that fun stuff. Also, for my usual subscribers, you guys, if there's anything that you're really keen to see me do, like any video ideas or any particular palettes or stuff that you want to see, please do let me know down below. I think I have like the next week or so's videos, like I think I know what I'm going to do. I already have next week's, they're pre-filmed, so those are all fine, but I'm finding it a bit difficult to find inspiration other than just like doing just reviews. So if you have any ideas, I would love to hear them. I'm open to doing like any type of makeup related videos or even other videos. I saw a comment, thank you, for a video about my cats, and I think I will put that together. Just like a short one, like 5 minutes of just the cats like running around and being crazy. Last night they were zooming all the way back and forth across the house and slamming themselves into things. The fact that they don't hurt themselves is remarkable. Anyway, yeah, so I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, have a really lovely rest of the day, and we will see you in the next video. Bye bye!